Hey. Free, but it still got my feet planted on the ground with my brothers on the beat. Came a long way from the curb. Niggas smoking herb, riding around with a bird. When I'm in town, niggas know what it's worth. My 2 cents in the land of the dirt. I do this, it's a gift and a curse. I told mama I was rapping from birth. The soul of the city, soul of the city. The heart of the town, heart of the town. The king of the culture, king of the culture. I do it for the South, do it for the South. The soul of the city, soul of the city. The heart of the town, heart of the town. The king of the culture, king of the culture. I do it for the South, do it for the South. The soul of the city, soul of the city. The heart of the town, heart of the town. The king of the culture, king of the culture. I do it for the South, do it for the South. The soul of the city, soul of the city. The heart of the town, heart of the town. I do it for the South, do it for the South. Soul of the city. Heart of the town. The king of the culture. I do it for the South.
On my lips. Hey, welcome in. The Trill Academy class is now in session. Get on in here.
How y'all doing?
Get in here and speak when you walk in the room.
For real, like you got some manners, like your grandma and them taught you something.
Cause you know they love to say, I ain't sleep with you last night. Do y'all know what that means? That means speak.
If somebody say I ain't sleep with you last night,
that means you need to speak.
You need to speak.
You need to speak to the collective. You need to speak. Because you were not in this house. So when we wake up, you need to speak. If you in this house, we wake up, you can't speak, but you were here. If you coming in, any part of that new day, you need to speak.
Nina, I wake up.
What Nina Simone say? It's a new dawn, it's a new day. Make up. That's Aretha down.
Say a little
prayer. What you know about that? Oh, yeah. Okay, come on. What we going with first? What we discussing?
We start with them kitten ears. The moment they wake up.
You stupid.
If you gonna sit in Jim Jones section, I say a little.
So no. So what it's looking like?
That motherfucker.
What it looks like at the moment is online. The guys seem to not be feeling the kitten heels that the ladies are rocking and wearing to the clubs and all of this good stuff. Give me just a second. So
while we do that, roll it.
And when they say
he got
heels,
it. I got you.
So hot.
Drama is all you know.
No, I said what the fuck I said.
So they just doing something to be doing it.
I play the street life.
the nigga just lied for no reason.
It's cute.
Is it?
Okay, so if I Googled a kitten heel, so just so people can know, Google says a kitten heel is a short, slender, and often slightly curved heel on a woman's shoe.
Because please, y'all.
Anywho,
I'm so tired of seeing men with shoes with heels on them.
It usually measures between 1 and 2 inches. So that's 2.5 to 5 centimeters high.
So y'all know what they talking about, the little bitty kitten heels, the little kitten heels.
Yes, so you a man. How you feel about the little kitten heels?
I ain't gonna say they're not for the section, but I think it's an age group with them kitten heels, man.
So you say an age group?
Kinda.
20 to 35, you probably shouldn't be in kitten heels, man.
I'm
just saying.
Oh, he
not
said
for the
you
club.
in your prime. You should be
Not for
in
the
the
club.
little.
I raised you. I'm gonna
not for
say
the club.
20. I would say 20 to 45.
Okay,
What's
so
all pushing it?
y'all-
Your ankles might be a
I'm
little
saying,
bad.
no. You know,
Your ankles might
45,
be
baby,
going
them,
bad.
they be sexy.
Your ankles might be, depending on if you working out, take care of your
Okay,
body.
so you guys, y'all made it based on age. no offense, this is my opinion. I hope to not offend, but I know I will because this is life. Kitten heels are small heels, are little heels. Kitten heels are for petite women.
Little bitty.
I'm sorry, that's my. Those are petite heels for petite women. We're gonna start that. That's what kitten heels are for.
However,
and it's also
Petite. Let's define petite.
no, petite is her. She's
slender,
petite. She's little and
so
tiny.
like if you're not just slender and short, petite is also like 5'5" and under. So like if you don't fit the petite bill, but you fit the 5'5" and under bill, that is to me the demographic that should be wearing kitten heels. Okay. Also on the fashion side, you wear kitten heels with hot pants.
There you go.
Capris, knickerbockers.
There you go.
And also just from your mid calf to your ankles should be out. Those are the bottoms you wear with kitten heels. So that probably goes, because see, if it looks nice, people won't talk about it. So the kitten heel is not the problem. It's how the people are wearing it.
There you go.
And
That's what I was about to say.
it up too. So that's why they have a problem with these kitten heels.
Right.
And then another part, and I don't subscribe to this, I'm sorry. The kitten heels might not be for the big feet girlies either. That might be the thing too, because it just don't look appeasing. We got to quit this all-inclusive stuff. Everything not for everybody. We have petite clothes for a reason. Petite women can wear kitten heels.
We gotta stop this.
A little heel for a little person.
Yeah.
Y'all know who else wore kitten heels? The leprechaun. He was a little person.
Oh my God.
He had on a kitten heel.
You come in with them paddles. Sliding around with these kitten
So what
heels.
you gonna say?
You
Leprechaun
just
with
gotta
the Judy
stop. You're
boots.
right.
Quit playing.
Coming around with these duck feet. You put them in some real heels. You're right.
But no, that's
First of
that's
all,
what I see.
everything that she said, I agree with it. However, I think the problem is kitten heels, because they are little and low, they are being worn by bigger people or bigger ladies, or you know what I'm saying.
All right, keep it real now.
They are like,
But the thing about it is, if you
How big
are
we talking?
if you
Keep
are
it
a
real
bigger
now.
lady, but your stature
Keep it
is
real.
5'5" and under, you
still
might
can
still
wear a
look
kitten
good
heel,
in
right.
kitten heels because it's to give you a little raise
I'm
off of
gonna say
the
this.
ground.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and a lot of y'all gonna know who I'm talking about when I say it, but I'm not gonna say her name. My cousin is a Meg the Stallion bitch.
Okay.
That bitch is big as fuck. Okay. Motherfucker is big. She like 6'1.5", 6. Motherfucker tall. I'm just put it like that. She been tall her whole life. She always been the biggest person. Not only is she big, she's not graceful. And motherfucker clumsy. She ain't got no choice but to wear a kitten heel because the bitch put on a goddamn stiletto and
Break her neck.
literally,
Okay.
she's going down.
Like Mary J.
It's not gonna end well. So
But we
all I would like, that's all she ever
we talking about
wore.
section though. We ain't asking her to stand up.
Listen, that's all she.
Now,
She still gotta get that shit.
We can walk into
You
it.
made a good segue to that, and that's the problem. We have a section culture. When we came up, me and this girl here on this couch, we could wear the highest heels we want to the club. You know why? Because they had seats at the bar.
Hello.
They had seats. It was section couches, but they weren't in sections. They was just whoever sat there first.
Yes.
So I can wear my 4 to 5 inch heels because at some, I'm going to get some reprieve at some part of the
I'ma
night.
be able to sit
Because I'm
my
going to be able
ass
to
down.
sit down. The girls not
Now,
feeling it.
You don't have that now.
They wearing their sneakers and they little flip flops to
you don't have
the
that now.
club for comfort. They quit looking good for the men because the men quit looking good for us.
If you want comfort,
The men quit
Or
looking.
hold on, wait.
No, it's the
Not only that,
hokers.
hold on, wait.
the
Not
hokers
only that, wait. And now, since we talking about it, like Jim Jones said, oh, they not for the section. The problem be, y'all niggas getting sections and all y'all homeboys sitting down, and you looking at motherfucker and the female standing up like, what?
it's because
What the fuck is going on? Why
it's because, and this ain't right or wrong, but it's because the culture now. It used to be, again, we talking about fair exchange. So men would pay for stuff, women would show up, look glamorous, whatever. I ain't saying they had to be fucking or nothing. I'm just saying
Just
like,
eye candy.
it was
on
fair
body.
exchange, right?
Yeah, you just looked at
Now you have people going online or going on social media bragging about like how they just finesse. This nigga paying for $1,000. I ain't even doing that. I ain't.
Yeah, but
So,
we
like,
not talking about that. We talking about the girls that's in the section with you.
The problem is that person has the loudest voice. Unfortunately, that gets the most outrage on social media. So that becomes a thing. Everybody gets defensive. And guess what the next dude say? When I go out, nobody, if she ain't paying or nothing, she ain't sitting in my section. And then that starts the trend. Because a lot of them, to be honest with you, the dudes, I'm not saying it's wrong, it's right. Because a lot of them dudes be broke too. And they don't be paying for shit either and be sitting in your section. But we ain't that's a conversation for another day.
Right. No, that's exactly what I was getting ready to say.
Well, like they roaching off they partners.
You sitting up here talking about a female that actually came over here. Now she might not have gave you no ass, but you was able to look at it. You might have been able to feel it. You complaining because she sat in your section and y'all gave her a couple of drinks or a couple of shots because she got on.
Thing for her.
You say what?
Might have been very strong.
I'm just saying. But your partner sitting there, he ain't let the bottle go yet, and his ass ain't paid for nothing. You okay with him doing that?
I'm cool with the girl being there. You know, now I don't need you
Like,
driving the
that's
boat
crazy.
or nothing, but you know, yeah, cool with you taking some shots and stuff. I mean, we should look after the women, right? I mean,
Like,
but
you know
in
what
the
I'm saying?
same
Like,
breath,
at
in the
the end of
same breath, just like I'm looking after you, you should be protecting me too. So like these women that are going out their way to make men feel like suckers, that's who y'all can thank for that type of shit.
Man, I ain't thinking none of them hoes
I
because
ain't
I don't know.
thinking
I ain't with them.
I'm not thinking them because
They ain't got shit to do
You're
with
not
me.
with them, but guess what?
'Cause I ain't got
majority
nothing to do with me.
rule. Majority. Once somebody say something,
They
it's
ain't
up.
got nothing to do with me.
I can tell you that I am not affected. Shout out to the gang. We go out. We are royalty.
Hello.
We don't pay for anything.
Hello.
They don't even walk in the club before us. They stay at the door till all the ladies are in.
Thank you.
Then the men fall in. But I'm talking about old school. They was raised under that old school law. Everybody's
So what you
not
saying
raised
about
under
Jimmy?
that same old school
So
law.
what you saying about Jimmy and Let's Rap About It podcast? What law they
See,
raised
that's the
under?
thing. I don't know where the hell Jimmy was raised at because
Well, it
he is
wasn't
not.
just Jimmy talking though.
You say what?
It wasn't just Jimmy talking.
Honestly,
understand
if
that,
you
but-
want to be politically correct, we can just cap it off as to all of them is basically married men. So maybe that's why they logic is the way
that
it
wasn't the
is.
logic he was giving.
What was the logic he was giving?
They
Give me a
kind of
subset-
cut him
give me-
off before he started getting to the logic. But where
See how
his body
they helped
posture,
him clean that up.
yeah, but his body posture and his face, I should have pulled the clip. But his body posture and his face,
Yeah, go ahead. I really want you. I honestly want to.
But then too, you know your audience and you know your people. You could tell the men who kind of are rah-rah and bulldoggish towards women, men, and everybody. Nobody's gonna want to be around them or hang in a section anyway, because that's just they mannerisms. Like, especially like dudes don't have to be friendly per se for you to want to be in a section, but it has to be like some open warmth, like invitation, like
Right.
sure, even a simple sure, little mama, you can sit right here. Like,
Serious.
I go out by
Yes.
myself. I will ask like people in the club, and it don't necessarily be men, but anybody, and they'll be like, yeah, you can sit right here. Like, just that part of the club has changed. People really be like, I've saw people with a section, them and like two people.
And
And
they
won't
let nobody
see
sit
what
in there.
you know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, that's your money. I understand. But the club culture in general has changed.
Especially, from our area. That shit.
And then the
was-
thing is, speaking on what women have on in their shoes and stuff, when from the sounds of it, you weren't going to let them in a section anyway.
But I think we're getting into, and I don't want to therapy Jim because, all right, we fuck with Jim Jones.
I know, I love
whatever.
Jimmy and
But,
them legs.
But I think we
That
starting to
man
get
got
a
some
deeper.
sexy legs.
I think we're starting to get a deeper issue with Jim and his relationship when it comes to women. And I ain't just talking about like him being married, because even like with Mano was showing off the women that came to visit him in jail, right? He had this whole collage going with and like Jim Jones started calling like them roaches, like, oh yeah, and talk about them roaches that came to see you or whatever. And on one hand, both of them were a little bit disrespectful, because on one hand, Mano, you flexing how many women came to see you, right? Which, okay, I get it. But on the other hand,
it's still fucked up.
Yeah, it's still fucked up.
First
Still fucked up,
off,
but
everybody can keep that conversation to themselves,
'Cause that
because
shit
nobody
crazy.
got a lineup like Tupac had a lineup. You hear me? I wouldn't even want to show you who came to visit me. Hey, he had a nasty lineup in his
did.
beat when he was there. Hey.
but like the calling them roaches thing was like, come on.
You
Yeah, that
have
was
some.
crazy.
You have some men who don't care for women, and it's not. It's
I'm
not
sorry
the
to say-
homosexual. It's not. Some men just do not like women, or they're not friendly to women. But you don't
Some
know why. Because guess what?
We
He
know
might
why.
have just had a mean big
Let's
sister.
call it what it is.
Everybody is not, or they hated their grandma, or they had a mean big sister or auntie. Everybody ain't outright gay. It don't be, but
exactly.
they had
They're
their
not gay.
reasons.
They're not gay, but let's call it what it is. Men, like, they are sexually attracted to women. They are sexually attracted to women, meaning I'm okay with you being around. I'm okay with hanging with you as long as I know that I'm going to do something involving sexual activity with you. They are sexually attracted to women, but they are not emotionally attracted to women. They would prefer to talk to, sit around, be around, hang with men. That doesn't make them gay, but that's the truth. Men are only sexually attracted to women, and they're emotionally attracted to me.
Yeah, they feel like that. To Diddy come,
And they be like, and
to
that's
Diddy
where,
come
and
massage
that's,
they shoulder and ask you, when
and
you
that's
gonna let
where
me
the
take you
conversation.
shopping? Yeah, now
When
you
you hear
won't
us
win.
say, "Oh, your homeboy, like that's your boyfriend, or y'all gay, or y'all this, or y'all that," like back in the day, you could say that to your man to make him mad because, like, goddamn, you hanging with your friends. Now you say that shit, and it's like, damn, y'all really fucking, damn. Like
But we just said everybody ain't gay.
I
bring
did.
it back to being
Everybody
gay.
not gay. I said nowadays it's crazy. Like
Nah,
back in the day.
I mean, what it
I'll
is
put it like
is-
this: if you hang with your homeboy all the time, your wife can literally say, "Oh, that's your boyfriend." Da, da, da. I do it, so I know. Goddamn, you gonna hang with your friends every day?
No, I get that.
Every
but,
day?
I mean,
every time you have free time, you gotta go.
we
You gotta go drink a beer with them niggas. Like you gotta go hang out with them. You can't never come
Again,
home.
we gotta lay this to the feet of society and parenthood, because I also see a lot of boys that would hang out with girls, right? And again, I'm not saying like your son need to be hanging out with girls all the time, but I do see when they start hanging out with girls, what's the first thing mama say? You need to get around some boys. That would don't be acting like the mamas don't be throwing in it. You need to get around some boys.
It
He
go
need
to
to
that
toughen
hoe.
them up.
That's that old school. Yes,
And
that's how it was.
And
Yeah.
I swear it go both ways, because
Hell yeah, because if we hang out.
my mom could not for the life of her
Understand.
understand
Why she
that
preferred to hang out with boys.
I hung out with boys. I was like, I kid you not, I was like in the 5th grade. I remember, and you know, I was so innocent. I gave him my house number. So he called, I'm crunk. Yeah, my homeboy calling me. She thinking it's the overly sexual how they look at young black
You
girls.
being fast. What?
When I tell you, he calling me to see which one of my friends like him for the day. Like, you just, and that goes to what I always say. You can't pay me. People, majority rules, people don't think men and women could be friends.
Right. That's true.
People don't think men and women could be
Well,
friends,
with
and
that
they
being
might
said-
subscribe to that too, which is why they don't care for the
Well,
females.
with that being said, let's move on to somebody that believes that, they don't believe that dark skinned people deserve anything. I think her name is Chrisean Rock.
Singer.
Lord of mercy.
Yeah, because her baby a junior.
For Christ, everything is meant for you is meant for you. So if you was born dark skinned, you was born to go through what you were supposed to go through. When you're like really grown,
I didn't even hear that until now.
everything is meant for you is meant for you.
I ain't never heard that until
Born
now.
dark skinned, you was born to go through what you were supposed to go through.
All right, so
I mean, hold on, y'all. Okay.
So, all right,
Nah.
hey.
Let's just be.
Hey.
Now, come on now.
Hey.
It's like, I know. I'm sorry.
What you mean by that? I want to hear that. I want to hear
Come
how
on
people
now,
gonna twist this
because
shit.
you want to know what I mean by that?
I'm talking about Chrisean.
Oh, I thought you talking about me. I about to say, because I'm saying, come on now, it's Chrisean. That bitch ain't got the sense God give a goose, okay? I
She
don't
did
give,
throw Christ's name in there.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to lie to you. That girl can say any fucking thing, and it wouldn't make me no never mind. Like, I don't care, because it's not, my right hand to God, I think she's slow. I think Blue slow. I know the baby slow, because they both slow. I'm just being honest. I'm being
I don't
for
support
real.
that statement.
I support. I'm telling you, look, my life. You see, they cut it off. She's slow, Blue slow,
I don't support that.
and the baby slow. And anybody that sits there and listen to them, you slow.
I try
I
to.
don't. You're slow.
Well, then America's slow because
America's slow.
we
because
have
that stupid
we have
shit.
put these
like,
people on
I
a
don't-
pedestal that don't
Man,
deserve.
Exactly. Because they slow.
Once again, I try to play devil's advocate.
Slow.
With a listening ear. Maybe she was trying to correlate that Christ was dark skinned and he went through what he went through. So anybody dark skin is connected to the Most High, so they will have trials and tribulations.
Are you on her PR team?
No, I'm not. I just
You
know
are,
how to
you
speak
are good.
stuff.
You are good.
Bang
That
bang.
is good. You are
But
good.
not
Spin
for
that shit.
nothing.
Spin that shit.
I'm on
Shout
her
out to
PR team.
Chrisean
Please
Rock.
excuse her because she's
But
slow.
anyway, yeah, not exactly what she said, but
She's slow.
Bro, we
that didn't hold
Yeah,
any
I don't-
validation for me because
It did nothing for me.
it's always about the source.
How long is this gonna be the low hanging fruit? If
What?
your skin dark, you deserve it. Dark skin, you deserve
Man,
it.
You would have
deserve
to.
it.
You would have to contact her to ask her what she meant by that.
Why would I do that?
And she ain't gonna be able to tell you
But
because
as
she's
a
slow.
Christian,
Why would I do that?
Well, I mean, I'm saying, but her identifying as a Christian and being in faith and church and all of that, I hope she didn't mean any malice by it. Because
I'm
you
gonna tell y'all
know,
right now,
worst
the girl
ones.
probably didn't even mean nothing bad by it because she's slow though. She didn't know how to say it. I'm telling you, like, and I'm not even saying it in a mean way. Like, I'm not saying it, and I mean anything by it. Like, I don't.
Fuck that.
I'm not
I'ma
saying it
say
to
no,
talk
fuck that. I'm tired
bad
of
about
shit.
her.
Well, this
But
shit-
I
tired of shit.
honestly believe that they
Chrisean,
slow.
If your name Chrisean Rock, you deserve everything that's coming
But
to
I'm
you.
trying to
fuck
think.
it then.
But
We
that-
all say it's
and
stupid
that's
shit.
the thing. But
Yeah.
not even that. Everybody is gonna get what is deemed what's for them. That's how
I don't
life
believe that.
works.
I don't believe. You know why I don't believe that?
No, I'm not justifying what she said, but
I
I'm
get
just
that,
saying.
I'm saying like people say all the time, like, well, you know, you end up where you're supposed to be at, or you and I understand that to an extent, but also we live and die by our choices. Like what you choose to do, or the choice that you take, can take you down different roads.
And also,
So,
she
like,
would need to
don't-
clarify.
But people like to validate that shit in their life.
She would need to clarify or give an example of what does she mean by dark skinned people and what are they going through, because I didn't.
Right.
It was just
There-
like
there
a
you go.
blanket statement.
Exactly.
What you mean, you people?
Oh, I love a good you people. Oh,
What you mean?
that make my heart smile.
What you mean, you dark skinned people?
You know I love a
What
good
you
you
mean?
people. But I don't know, because it wasn't like it was the typical dark skinned girls versus light skinned girls. So it just was a blanket statement. Like, what was you? I don't know.
Well, let's move on to some other things that's controversial. That's people watching
He said
dark
she
skins.
good.
They're saying people are watching the dark skins and the brown skins a little closer with these flock cameras. We don't know that to be true yet. I haven't looked at the maps on where they're putting the flock cameras in the neighborhoods, but from what people are saying, they're saying that they are being put more in predominantly black and brown neighborhoods. We also had somebody abuse their power. It was an officer, which what they do, we always know they do. Use his camera.
A
use the
boy
flock
in
camera.
blue?
Yeah. Yeah. The most integrity of all of us. Used the camera 700 times to pull this lady over that he wanted to talk to. Yes. Follow her around.
Let me tell you,
Stalking.
it was a
New version of stalking.
It was a cop, I kid you not.
Mm-hmm.
He was patrolling in the front of my sister's neighborhood. He pulled her over so much. I say, that man wants you. So that's so funny to hear
I ain't
that.
harassing
I told
really
her,
nobody.
I say, that man wants you.
I just
And when
told the
he
truth.
showed his
Next
authority
time I
in
lied.
pulling you over and you didn't cower or bow down or try to persuade him with your feminine wiles, I say, yeah, he just, when I tell you he kept pulling my sister over, and I was just like, yeah, he wants you. So to hear stuff like that is funny. But the flock camera thing, that is like effed up. It is wrong. But the three people in this room don't live in the area with flock cameras.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But we do gotta make sure that we bring this to people's attention. We do gotta make sure we bring it to people's attention.
That is very true.
It's wrong. It's still
Yeah,
wrong.
you are definitely right.
It's still wrong.
And we don't, but no, it is because
Because it should be put everywhere.
George Orwell or something like that got a book. It's called 1932. I think it's basically, and it was written in like the 60s or the 90s about when the government go like the eye in the sky and they keep watching. That's really what that is, like, because technology is getting more and more advanced.
It really
so
is.
they're not gonna
It's
necessarily
scary.
need people to patrol anymore. They're gonna use these cameras and these, like, it started with the cameras that snap your license plate when you turn at the lights and stuff.
Yeah, you know, they got police. They got literally the police. If you're
If
on the
you-
highway,
if
you
the-
can get clocked by the police, and then the police will catch up to you later. Like, they'll literally be sitting somewhere,
I
check the
come
little radar
from-
thing, and find you somewhere
tell you
else,
something.
and can show you, yes, you did. You broke the law. This is what happened.
I am from the old
That's
school.
so weird.
Do
I'm
you
fine
know?
with all that.
Every time me and my cousins did something and we argued,
You
tell
fine
it when
with
it
that?
happened.
I'm fine
Tell
with
him-
it.
I ain't fine with that, because if I was speeding 100 miles back and you come catch me right now, baby,
we
you should
could-
call me then.
I can call anybody from my family now. When we was kids, we argued like dogs. Tell it when it happened. That's the law we come
Period.
from. That's why I don't like the feds. All that 7 years.
Yeah.
No, you come get me the first time I do it.
That's right.
Don't give me
You done
no
sat here and
rope.
built the case up on me. Are you crazy?
I'm fine with justice as long as it's a across the board. The problem that we have is the justice not across the board.
Because the cameras are only in predominantly
yes, but in the
urban areas.
And the thing that you worry about that is because those cameras record. So what happens with recording the things? Propaganda. So you can always say, oh, you see, black people are committing all these crimes. Brown people are committing all these crimes.
Right.
And if you don't have no footage of nobody else in these other neighborhoods committing crimes, you
Oh,
can
that's
always say
everything, though.
what?
Yeah.
Crime only happens in these neighborhoods.
Yes.
When you invest or you want to do the research into looking up statistics and stuff like that, crime happens everywhere in all neighborhoods. They choose what they report.
You know what I'm saying? But you ain't even got to invest. At this point, like you said, technology is so far advanced. You ain't even got to invest. All you got to do is type it in. Statistics of crimes in such by, and the website itself will break it down by race.
Yes.
You don't have to do anything. But people are so fixated on what they see in the propaganda that they don't even care anymore. They don't care. Like you can show them the truth, you can show them the numbers, you can give them the website. They don't care. It's like, nah, the news said, or this person said that black people are more tend to violence. Hispanic people do this. Dead people do that. So I believe that.
We do have our stereotypes, and sometimes they land. That's the point. They land, but
everything can land
sometimes
if
they
If
don't.
your footage and stuff for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Anything can land. We live in a city with 4 million people. This is just this city. 4 million people.
When we went up to 4.
We've been at it.
Jesus, go back home.
So, with all that being said is,
Hell, we might be up
is
now,
somebody
more than that.
going to
Them
get
implants.
violently killed today? Yes, it's going to happen. 4 million people, it's bound to happen.
Hold
If
on,
somebody gonna
wait,
get
but
robbed
you know
today.
what?
It's bound to happen.
Let me speak about something.
What?
I don't know if y'all, as the last 3-4 hours, have y'all been on social media and watched the news at all?
No.
So there was a man, and I want y'all to just listen. There was a man who was apparently out of his mind. Mm-hmm. Some people are saying he was on drugs. Of course, they called him a crackhead because of the way he looked.
State.
He was naked, going down Wayside. He shot 2 women, a woman and her baby and her little girl. As they were in the car, he was shooting at people's car. They don't even know how he got the gun.
Mm-hmm.
What? But this man was shooting at people's cars as they're going down Wayside. City gas, the hood, outside.
Shout out to gas, yeah.
Right?
Please go fix those streets.
Everybody, as soon as they said it, everybody was like, it's so crazy, like, that this is happening. Like, black people, we need to stop. We need to stick together. The man was white.
They made that.
city
The
gas.
man
No,
was
it was
white.
the
They
area.
assumed
It was
because
the
of the
area.
area, that man was white. I was like,
Well, what's even worse is the police station around Lake Road.
I'm not gonna lie.
What the fuck taking them so
I
long?
love when we justify.
oh, hold up. And he ain't get killed.
Of course not.
No, they shot him and they disabled him. But the woman and her daughter in the hospital fighting for their life, though. He not.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta realize his
That's
skin,
so
his skin
crazy
color,
to
his
me.
skin color, his skin. They don't fit
Yeah.
for their life. When
He
they
had
say
the
that.
complexion for
for
the
the-
protection.
There you go.
Quit playing.
I done seen white people put hands and feet on
If
police
you
officers.
are an American,
Maybe I done seen a white person shoot at a police
hands
officer.
and feet.
I seen the whole video. The man was shooting at the police officer, and the man was telling his mom, "You better tell him to stop. I'm telling you, I'm getting ready to shoot him and take him down." That motherfucker was shooting. He was shooting at the police. He was shooting at the police.
How do you know my name?
I'm telling you, better put it down. Chasing the man around the car. The man chasing police around the car. And when they finally disarmed him, the police officer was putting him in cuffs. Said, "I got to do it, man. I know you just going through something." He was like, the man crying and all that, and his mama crying, and I know, man. We're just gonna try to get you some help, man. A black man wouldn't have been able to shoot a water gun at that motherfucker. He'd have been gone.
Shit, these motherfuckers that had water guns have been gone.
You know?
Look, man, we don't have all the answers. We got more questions than answers. So, with that being said, let's get into Toya's question.
Yeah.
okay. So you gonna ask me that?
Yes.
Don't ask me nothing inappropriate.
I'm not.
You ask
What?
me this in church. I'm a woman. I'm entitled to be indecisive.
Okay.
Okay, so I do have a question, but I do want to say this first. Guess what, y'all? I saw it with my own eyes. So for my birthday, went to Miami, went to the beach, went to the Bahamas, all of that good stuff. I always hear about the girl trips in Miami.
Okay.
It's my last day. I'm leaving Miami. The girls was falling out. They was arguing in front of the
Yes,
hotel
that's
room.
so crazy.
She was like, well, she
man.
was trying to make them get their own room, but I'm leaving out to go to the airport like between 6, 7 in the morning. So they're standing in front of the hotel arguing early. I just had to tell y'all that because it's so funny to me because you always hear about girls' trips and how they don't come back friends. Mm-hmm. Well, they were arguing about something that happened at the club. And somebody didn't feel like the other friend had their back. And you could tell who was the big dog with the money. Because she basically was like, well, y'all were not my friends and having my back. So you two need to get a room together. And like it was just funny, though. I don't have to do details.
Did you mediate? Did you mediate?
I didn't do shit but roll my bags to that
To
Uber.
the airport.
You could have
Hello?
helped them out. You could have helped them out.
No, I
For what?
couldn't because I stood there and laughed because I'm laughing because guess what I'm thinking? Oh my God, girls really go to Miami and fall out. Now I was by myself, so I didn't have no falling out to do. But like
You fell out with yourself?
but the part after that is me getting in the Uber. I have to find. I don't know if it's a Lyft Uber. I was using both. I have to find my driver. We had a wonderful conversation early in the morning. He was like, it's not Miami that make them girls fall out. They don't be friends before they come here.
Hello.
So that's that.
They just
But
get
anywho,
people on the roster to come. Yeah.
Because, baby, I done had plenty of girls trips and I ain't never fell out with my friends while I was on the trip. Now, they didn't fell out with each other, but I ain't never fell out with nobody.
Don't be speaking in absolutes. All right.
I'm being honest.
I don't know. I think the girls trips or the trips because we've done unisex trips, like we do big trips. We did it all. People catch attitudes and might have their little ways about them, but I think the people I have traveled with, we kind of been in tune enough to know. Oh, she mad right now. She mad right now, whatever.
Hell
like,
yeah.
it wasn't nothing to where people start scrapping or it was
Fuck
like
that.
a big
The
blow up.
only
Now, the big
time-
thing do be money.
Yeah.
It do be money.
I don't even have a
Cause
problem with.
why get in the car with us and you only
know,
got
yeah.
$50?
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
why
not
the
that you only
that's
have
why the
$50.
unisex trips-
You don't
Communicate
That's why
that
the
you only.
uni-
There
that's
you
why
go.
the unisex trips are
That
important,
is the
though.
big thing. If you with your friends, your real friends, 9 times out of 10, if you say, man, bitch, y'all know, hey, I'm coming on a trip now, y'all. I don't know what we doing because, bitch, I ain't really got no money if them your partners, they gonna say, bitch, we got you. You good. Let us know. If
Let
you
us
ain't
know.
got it, let me know, bitch, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 5 of y'all and one of y'all ain't got it, 9 times out of 10, okay, we gonna be here. Okay, I'm gonna get her when we go here. I'm gonna pay for her food when we go here. I'm gonna do, like, cause if y'all really, really partners like that, you gonna do that.
Yeah.
But if the bitch sit up here and came like Jazz said, you ain't say shit. I'm not.
I
The
feel
reason
you.
being is because
But
you sitting up here
you
talking
need to watch
about
your
you
order
saying,
too, though.
hey, I only got $50. I ain't finna say shit. These bitches will find out when I get there. You don't know my situation, and that'll
be
piss me off
respectful
because
with
bitch, I
your
might
order.
want to do something
That-
extra.
You need respectful with your order. though,
That
too.
is funny. I
Yeah.
kid you not. We not friends.
Unless they say otherwise.
And it's not that anything bad happened. You know, people grow apart. I don't know, ex-friend, ex-associate, whatever. She was the queen of that. It's like you would tell her, oh, I'm treating you, or she know you going to
And
pay
that
for
bitch
her.
going for caviar and
she
and
go
filet
for
mignon.
broke. And you thinking,
Bitch, I told you I was gonna buy you something at Olive Garden. Why the fuck did you sit up here on
you ordered more than me.
me? Yes.
It would. But in her, hey, I want to live a glamorous life, so I wasn't mad. Okay. So, anywho, I have a question. I'm going to answer so I can give
Come
you.
on, Toya.
I have a question. I'm going to answer so I can give you guys time to think. I have 4 answers. I'm going to run them down. I might give a little synopsis. I'm trying to keep it cute and simple.
Okay.
And then when I'm done, Zoe, Bree, whoever answers. Cool. So, do you guys have any songs you learned because of a TV show? And I was thinking, for me, I did 90s, 2000 black sitcoms. And I'm going to start with my first one. The baddest one for me off the top, I learned Babyface's song, This Is For The Cool, because of Family Matters, when Stephon Urkel put on that white suit and started singing to Laura for her birthday. I learned that whole Babyface song from that. We still on Family Matters. I learned Tender Kisses because Eddie Winslow and Tracy Spencer was singing together.
Okay.
That's that. Because of Martin, the Players Ball episode, Outkast performed Players Ball.
Okay.
That's how I learned that song. On Sister Sister, when they were in college, Tia, Tamara, and
Davion.
Davion performed Can't Hurry Love. I don't know if that's Diana or the Supremes. That's how I learned that song, right? Oh, I can never forget the episode where she was in love with her professor, Brian McKnight. And I learned the song, I think it was The Only One for Me. That's how I learned that song. Like, I learned
Ooh, okay, I
songs
got
from
one.
TV
Okay.
shows. I think I got two more. Moesha. It was an episode where Kim was talking about how she loved Leanne Rhymes, and that's how I learned How Do I Live Without You. I think it's just How Do I Live, but that's how I learned that song. And my last one is that I can remember because On a Different World, when Ron was running the club, In Vogue came, and I think that's how I learned the song Free Your Mind and the rest will follow.
Okay.
Okay, so those are mine. I know it's more, plenty more.
I got two right off the top.
Okay, go.
So I learned making my way downtown, walking. But I didn't learn that until watching White Chicks. I didn't know what the fuck that was. Like, what is this song?
Oh, I was
like,
an MTV kid. I knew that.
I did not know that song until watching White Chicks. And what I was finna say? Damn, I was finna say something else and I didn't forgot just that quick.
Brain for it.
Oh, I'm gonna put it like this. I knew the song, but I had never actually heard it and listened to it. When you said Brian McKnight, the episode when Martin proposed to Gina and Brian McKnight came the song, I literally and Pam say she didn't know the words. I didn't know the words. I didn't even know the song. That's how I went and listened to the song and learned it.
Yeah.
That's how I learned that one.
Okay.
I didn't know we was
see what
doing
else.
joyous things.
No, it could be bad. It don't matter.
All right, so I got one song, and then I got a song that they made up. That was pretty funny.
Okay.
The Lil Zane song. They keep calling me. Now, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
What
know
that was
why.
on? 1-on-1?
1-on-1. I think it was on the Parkers as
The
well.
Parkers.
Like, I don't know if he was doing a press run with all the black sitcoms.
Oh, yeah, 'cause-
but this nigga was
he
on there
did.
singing
Yeah.
that song every fucking time. I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn.
Okay.
Stop calling this nigga.
What's the other song?
Yeah.
The other song is Rub Your Fingers Through the
Rub your feet. So if we do an imaginary song,
I was about to say,
no, let me
Rub
get
your
it.
fingers through some
If we doing honorary fake songs, we gotta hit the classic. When the funk hits the fan,
Gon' smell
all
like
of-
chicken grits and ham.
Come on,
Gotta
get
get
with
funky.
me. Funky, funky.
That's Steve Harvey.
Wait, and
Steve Harvey.
then Soul Men. Boogie ain't nothing but getting down. And I didn't know that was a real song.
They was performing
Real
songs.
songs. I did not know that. I had no idea, but yes, when he did when he went to the doctor and he got his colon checked and he's on
He was singing with
shit.
I don't know what the
Sitting
song.
on the dock of
That's
the
all that's
bay.
ready.
I was like, what? You didn't know
That's
the
a
real
song.
song? I did not know that.
You know why I know that, and I can tell you about that song. I like. Oh, well, you gonna ask a question? That I love that song. You know why? Because towards the end he start whistling when he do the
Yeah,
and I like that because that reminds me of the 1960s, 70 version of Robin Hood because they used to be whistling on there.
They did.
No, is that Robin Hood? Yeah,
Yes.
that's Robin Hood. Yeah, and we got some good honorary fake
Hold
songs
up.
because
Robin
what,
Hood, Men in Tights.
what's Kim Parker?
And around we go.
And
Oh,
around
we just did that.
go.
No,
We
no,
just did that.
uh-uh,
We just had a
uh-uh.
chill
And around-
question.
no,
yeah.
they have two.
They got two. Because they
Because
got
it was one.
He's a player.
That's
He's a player. That was my shit.
Now He's a player. Yeah.
They probably thought they were really about to
Hold
get
on,
the
hold on,
deal.
hold on.
'Cause we talking
You
about
want
my issue.
some, but you can't get none.
You think you gonna have me back at the Martin was on
I
that
said
stage
you
going
want
out.
some, but you can't.
Martin was on that stage going out.
Damn, that's how I learned. Gina, when he made her cry.
Push it. You got to push.
Yeah, push.
You got to, but
you got to
push it till you get it
right. I did not know that was a real song.
No, that's her real single.
Yeah, I did not know that. though.
Yeah, and then Moesha had a lot of cameos.
Yeah,
Journey.
I was like,
It's the
oh
journey.
shit.
Because I think Moesha, Usher even performed.
Oh, yeah.
112 performed that night. They snuck into the concert.
Usher slow jams.
Usher
Him-
performed.
when
Yeah.
what's her name? Shit.
Let's get this. Let's get
Okay,
this.
yeah, that was a good little one.
Yeah, it was.
Last question on the way.
Y'all
And
make sure y'all
before we
comment.
do that, cause we
Y'all
ain't
make sure y'all
gonna be able to get to the rest of the
comment.
topic, so we just gonna say real quick. I know we probably gonna mess up with endorsement deal, but fuck it. Fuck Walmart.
Oh.
You know.
Wally World? What the Wally?
What they did?
You know they did was to Mr. Damon Darling. They banned him for life, even though he was just out there paying for people's shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
No, they were mad because he was at the checkout paying for people's stuff.
Yes.
What?
Fuck
Why
it.
would they be mad at that? That ain't
And they
none of
getting
their
money. They
business.
stupid.
Oh, here we
So-
go. So we did that, and then we can do this and end it. What era of black music would you bring back? And then we're gonna close
Oh
out.
my gosh! Of course, the 90s.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's my favorite.
What's yours?
I'm probably gonna steal your answer, but I want that era. It's probably 80s, right? 80s, 80s, 70s, song, because those 80s and 70s men had boundaries.
And
90s
see, I'm a
90s,
double, and I'm
90s
a,
Nah, a lot of begging in the 90s.
and
I like
Men
that, but
had
and I
boundaries.
we're not uncouth.
pause,
Lot of
because
begging.
I'm gonna contradict what you're saying. I'm going 50s, 60s,
Ooh.
Motown, Marvin Gaye. Hey, if you ever go listen to Sam Cooke,
Baby,
he
they
does a lot
definitely
of
didn't have no
begging.
motherfucking boundaries.
Sam Cooke does a lot of begging. So all my Motown, my 50s, my Heat Waves, my Girls, my Smokey Robinsons, I would very much do when men serenaded ladies. The 50s and the
Yes.
60s. Like, you saw Temptations, haven't you? He
Yeah.
got a crew to walk her home from school just
I
to
got
sing to her.
sunshine.
But the dudes ain't start serenading them.
On a
They just let you know though.
cloudy day.
They
if you
start-
think you're alone,
Nah,
they ain't saying it's no
Do
serenade.
you know how they
just let
serenade you now?
They just let you know.
Bend it over, bust it open, pull it out. Let me see it. What
Hell
you
yeah.
got?
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
They went from talking in euphemisms, or they went from hiding it in the message.
Exactly.
I mean the women too though.
They
Don't you
went
put
from
on the men now.
they
I mean,
meant-
you're right.
The women too. now.
You're right.
Yeah.
Women too now.
No. I get it. They start-
Because rain down on me.
Yeah, I didn't know that was
Let
about
your
that.
love
Yeah, we
just
did.
fall
Yeah,
like
I didn't know that.
raindrops. I
But
did
yeah.
not know she was saying. Come on, baby. Let me get it.
Yeah, because a lot of y'all women have
I
forgot.
had no idea.
A lot of y'all
I
women
had no
forgot
Right,
to
you
rain it
freaky,
down.
freaky.
I had no
yeah,
idea.
but mine, I would very much do my 50s, 60s Motown. Like,
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
guess
dun,
that would
dun,
be
dun,
more
dun, 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 dun,
my
dun,
jazz and my.
You
You doing 5 Heartbeats?
That's my
please.
shit.
You not
Yeah,
Eddie
that's,
Kane.
that's not a real group.
That-
That's not a real group.
It doesn't
but
matter.
They modeled it. They said it.
We
They
should have did that.
modeled it
We was talking
after
about songs you learn.
That's my favorite.
I said no.
Yeah,
I
you
said
sure
you
right
said TV
then.
show.
I said TV show.
It's that
Yeah.
hard in the house tonight. Stand up,
That ain't even the
stand
best
up,
part,
stand up.
That ain't even the best part. I know it's gonna be kind of the first to the say.
We're speaking
That's not
on
your favorite
no.
part?
We're speaking on 5 Heartbeats. When we get older, we like to pick apart stuff, and we tend to be very funny. The way they was like, it's no way his sister was reading that paper and singing that song that fast.
Man.
I was like, y'all shut up. Y'all
Man,
shut
y'all want to
up.
know my favorite
My
part
favorite
of that
part
movie?
of that movie is when they pissed Duck off. He say it's a 5-part harmony. They had Duck fucked up.
Hell no. My favorite part of that movie is when they brought Flash in, because Eddie was. He said, "You want my spot, Flash? Huh? You want my spot?
does
Well,
he-
you ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't got it." Boy,
Fuck that. I'm saying mine off
that was
air.
my favorite part.
He said, how does it feel
I'm
to
saying
be
my
you?
part off air.
What's yours?
No, I'm saying it off air.
What, you gonna say it after? We ending it on the 5 Heartbeats.
It's in the show. Well, hey man, we appreciate y'all. We happy to have Toya back in studio.
Enjoy her birthday.
We know she didn't get us no subscribers in the Bahamas or Miami. She act like she don't have a
I
podcast.
turned 30, you
at all.
guys. I can't believe I made it to the 30 club. I told you guys last year I was turning 29. So this year I am 30. I hope you guys have very, very short-term memories, because next year it won't make sense.
Right.
You know the press secretary for Trump just quit her job. You think you want to start there?
You can put me
You lie a lot.
Wait,
You're lying.
it's the one that say, "Okay, guys, listen." The one that just keeps saying, "Okay, look, listen."
I don't know.
And she closed
They
her
all look
eyes.
the same to me, but
So
yeah, she
the
quit.
thing about it is, politics, anywhere that you need people to lie for you, I would definitely be perfect.
Yeah, and then also he can always point to you and be like, "See, black people like me." All right. With that being said, class is now
Dismissed. Get out of here.
Bye, guys.
Toodles.
Anyways, the best part of that movie is when they pull the niggas over.